It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Guys, I want to speak about Titans for just a few minutes here. I had a very brief conversation with a buddy of mine. He had mentioned something about, I've had an issue and I think only you can answer it. How do you make gold as a free-to-play player if you have literally no Titans on absolute? So this is kind of a two-part question. The first thing and foremost, he's referencing gold, as in this currency up here. The currency that you use to level up hero skills, to buy hero equipment, to level up your Titan artifacts. And one of the primary ways, and there are a couple of really good ways to get gold, but one of the primary ways is if you have an absolute star Titan and you get their soul stones, you can trade their soul stones in for these Titan soul coins. And then you can use the soul coins to buy gold. And this is the OG way to earn gold. Like, this is the best way to earn gold. You have to spend a little time playing the game, and it is free to play. Technically, it is free to play. If you get into an active guild that is working their way through things, they're going to have these guild rewards, okay? And part of the guild activity that you're required to do is working through the dungeon. As you achieve different tiers in the dungeon for the day, your guild will get more and more Titan summoning spheres. Use the Titan summoning spheres to summon Titans, right? Obviously, you can spend emeralds to get more. You can see, here's the little guide right here, 750 to get the first one. You can get a couple per day if your guild is active, if everybody in the guild is active farming Titanite, and you eventually, over time, will have a Titan at absolute star, and then you'll have 2 Titans at absolute star, and then you'll have 5 Titans at absolute star, and eventually you'll have all of the Titans at absolute star. And then every Titan sphere you get converts basically straight into gold. It's very nice. It's very nice in that regard. It is possible. It just takes time. That is the best way to get gold for a free-to-play player, right? Just spend a little time. It varies. Some people are going to get lucky with what Titan soul stones they get. Some people, it takes a little bit longer. Another way to get gold is with stronger Titans, going deep in the dungeon. At the end of every level of the dungeon, there are five battles per level. There is a reset or a save point where you're going to get a little gold. The deeper you get into the dungeon, the more gold you get. Unfortunately, you need stronger Titans for that. You need the correct Titans leveled up, right? You need the tanks leveled up. You need the healer Titans leveled up, Hyperion and others that have the artifact weapon that give healing to your team. And then you have to have strong enough Titans to kill the enemy team before they do too much damage to your team. And then on the fights where you're allowed to use any element of Titan, you put your healer Titans in with your damage tanks, with your damage dealers and all of that. Use your healer Titans to heal them back up. And eventually you can go infinite in the dungeon to get a ton of gold. So Lord Raven asked about gold. He said, how can a free-to-play player get gold? You have to take time, build up your Titans to absolute star. You will get there. I promise you will get there. It feels like you don't have anything to do early on unless you spend money. You don't have to spend money on this game, but if you get caught in that loop, you will spend more and more. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it is. Tower is better than dungeons unless you have totems, but if you have totems, you probably aren't free to play. So yeah, I didn't mention tower. I guess I should have mentioned tower. Tower every day is another great way to get gold. Absolutely another great way to get gold. Yeah, and probably the first way that you will earn gold. If you knock the tower out every day, it'll help, but it won't be the amount of gold you need. You really need to get those Titans to absolute star. Now, the other part of this question, and again, I'm gonna say the question again. How do you make gold as a free-to-play player if you have literally no Titans at absolute? The other meaning for this, and the meaning that I thought he meant first, was how do you get into the gold league? How do you get into the gold league in guild competition? We have leagues. Here we go. There is the qualifying league, which is filled with every guild on the server. There's the bronze league, the silver league, and the gold league. The top teams, I think 2 teams in every league on the weekend, on Saturday, has an opportunity to get into the next higher league promotion, kind of like football, right? Kind of like football. If you're one of the best football teams, you can promote, or soccer, not American football, but football or soccer. If you're one of the top 2 teams in your league, you can promote into the next higher tier league and reap better rewards for being in that higher league. So the question from that concept, like how do you get gold league as a free-to-play player? It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult to get there. This is a pay-to-win game, right? They don't hide the fact that it's a pay-to-win game. People that spend money on this game are at an advantage. You can win. You can win as a free-to-play player. You can beat whale teams as a free-to-play player. You can. Absolutely you can. You go into the arena and you might come in, in global championships or Guild War. You come up against the team and you see this team like this team right here. I might have the right heroes leveled up to fight this team. In Guild War, I might have the right Titans leveled up to defeat this team. The thing about whales, the thing about Gold League, the thing about high levels of competition in this game is, yes, you can beat some of these teams, but you cannot do it consistently. Because all this player needs to do is change 1 to 2 heroes, 1 to 2 Titans, and all of a sudden the 5 Titans that you have leveled up, or the 5 heroes that you have leveled up, plus the 1 or 2 other alternates that you've leveled up, they don't have the right team synergy to defeat the enemy team. So if you're looking for gold, the currency, just keep playing, just keep plugging away with your guild, grinding as much Titanite in the guild dungeon every day that you can so that everyone collectively in your guild can get more Titan summoning spheres. The game's going to crash on you occasionally. That's okay. It's a feature, not a bug. If the game crashes like that, I probably needed to reload it for some reason. In order to get Gold League and Guild Wars, it's going to potentially take you a couple of dollars. And by a couple of dollars, I could mean hundreds of dollars. Could mean tens of dollars. Just really depends on how new your server is, right? After level 55, gold and XP potions are priceless. XP potions are another one of those big bottlenecks, right? You need XP potions. You need energy to earn XP for your heroes, or you can use XP potions, right? Gold is what's needed to buy those. You can buy them in a couple of different places. I think you can buy them from the Hydra shop. No, Heroes Way shop maybe? Soulstone shop? I could have sworn that, yeah, here we go. Huge XP potions from the Soul Coin shop, the Soulstone shop on the left on the vendor side over here as well. I was free to play and got into a gold league because a guild picked me up. There you go. And there are plenty of players that are not participating in Guild War. You can only participate with some of your players in Guild War and in Global Championships. Not all of them, right? Some of them are on the bench. Some of them are doing their daily activity and Titanite gaining just for the benefit of the guild, even though they're not actively participating in wars, global championships, and all of that. Do we have servers where Silver League is empty? I'm sure we do. Once you can deep in the dungeon, gold and Titan potions are worthless. Yep. Need to make a friend in Gold League? Yeah, network, guys. Just network. Dungeon is very ineffective on Facebook and web in the dungeon. You need to grind so far to even get, yeah, dungeon is less good on Facebook and web for sure. Titan Gold is the way to go. Now, I say all that, and we're pretty excited about these new Titans coming. I know that a lot of people want the new Element Titans or a fifth Titan for each element, so you can make a pure water team or a pure fire team or a pure darkness team or what have you. But I don't know that we're going to have a 5th Titan element or a new element, 5th Titan per element or a new element anytime soon.